Hello, Dragons. My name's Sam Jones. I'm the founder of Generate, and I'm here today to ask for £60,000 in return for 10% equity. The open secret within the advertising industry is that it's built on exploiting our data. Like when you mention something to a friend, and the next thing you know, you're being bombarded with adverts for it. Everything that we do online is being tracked to follow our movements and understand our behavior. Then they collect this information and sell it. But I believe that people should have a choice to stop this from happening, or even better, to earn from it themselves. Generate gives people two choices. Privacy mode, this is where we stop all companies from tracking them online. Or number two, earning mode. In return for sharing their data with us, people earn points, and they can redeem these points for products, vouchers, or donations to charity. And right now, the average user is redeeming between £5 and £25 in rewards and value per month. When a person chooses to earn from their data, they tell us what they're interested in. We then use this information in order to tailor all of the adverts that they see anywhere online so that they are based on their interests. Generate has started a movement that empowers people, and I hope that you'll come on the journey with us.
Very smooth pitch. I'd just like to understand in terms of the business, what is your revenue model?
So everything that we do is about empowering people to have control and to be able to earn from their data. So we tell them that companies and advertisers want to pay to show them what they're interested in. So if you share your interests with us, we'll be able to target relevant advertising. We're very confident that we will be able to drive at least between £5 and £10 per user per month. Our business model is that we give 80% of the revenue back to the user and we take a 20% cut.
And I assume it's using cookies, is that right?
No.
When you go on websites and then they track you from that.
No, so that's what happens right now.
Yeah.
So a cookie is one of the best tricks in marketing. Cookie means tracker. So when you go to a website and you see that annoying pop-up where it says, allow us to drop a cookie on you, if it really said allow us to drop a tracker, you'd say no. But actually what you should do next time is click on the See Vendor list, and you will see all of the companies that you are allowing to track you. And on many of your favorite websites, the list is literally hundreds and hundreds of different companies. Right now, if you use the world's largest search engine and you want to stop them from tracking you, it will take you 17 clicks to do so.
If you know what you're doing.
If you know what you're doing.
Yes.
With your software installed,
Yeah.
does it prevent it from adding a tracker or a cookie onto you?
Yes.
How long has it taken you to build the platform, and how close to finished is it?
So we spent a full year and a half before we even soft launched it last year. By the end of last year, we had about 10,000 weekly active users. At this point this year, we've got about 30,000, so we added 20,000 more.
Is there a competitor out there?
There's a company in the US who would be the closest to us. The key point of differentiation is that they reward users with cryptocurrency.
So what kind of market penetration have they got?
They're valued at about $135 million. They have about 6 million users. So there's a hell of an opportunity. There will be a billion-dollar business built in this space, and it may be that the first one who gets there wins it.
Sam, I've been in the den for 6 years. This is one of the best pitches that I've ever heard.
Thank you.
Now, tell me about your plans to raise more money. Because what I don't want is to invest now and find out in 2 weeks' time I'm diluted.
So where we are right now, with no more raising of capital, I believe we can end next year with 311,000 users and the following year with 1 million. However, I think there could be a good discussion to have with existing shareholders to say, guys, if we can add another zero on the valuation, should we raise a couple of million quid and go out and capture the market?
What about someone like Google coming into this? Because it's pretty much their technology. They could quite easily develop a system whereby they monetize people by allowing data to be shared. Could that happen?
Any startup that said they weren't slightly worried about Google would probably be lying. They're a 10-ton gorilla, that's for sure. But the refuge that I take is there was a browser extension last year that was acquired for $4 billion from PayPal. And what they did was they added discount codes at checkout. Google could have built that, but they never did. Similarly, we see that there is an enormous opportunity for us here, and I wouldn't rule out Google as a potential acquirer in the future.
Sam, I think the business model is really clever, and it kind of feels like individuals become ultimately their own affiliate and receive the lion's share of a commission that your business is ultimately going to pay them. So I think it's really, really interesting. And the timing of this is now. I actually think that Generate could be a movement which is really saying something in the market, because that's when you get real penetration. So I don't think you're going to be surprised that the quality of your pitch, the size of the opportunity and the excitement has generated my interest. So much so that I'm going to offer you all of the money, all £60,000, for exactly what you've asked for 10% of the business.
Thank you very much, Peter.
Look, I think what you've created is truly the one solution for the issue that we have. You know, I think I could help you with raising money for this, with access to a huge number of tech investors. So I'm going to make you the same offer, all of the money for 10%.
Wow, thank you very much.
So, Sam, this is about getting a message out. This is about being trusted. And I think your timing's absolutely bang on in terms of plugging into that concern that's beginning to register in the back of people's minds. And you add on top of that, actually even better than that, I can earn some money out of my data. So I absolutely love it. And I'm going to offer you all of the money for 10% of the business.
Thank you very much.
Outstanding is the word I would use to describe everything about this pitch we've just seen. And I knew that you would be walking out of here with an offer. I don't sit in this chair and pretend to be the techie expert, and I'm sure I am not the best dragon to partner with you on this venture. And it is only for that reason that I'm not going to make you an offer, and I'm out.
Sam, have you got offices?
Rental offices.
How about free offices for you for a year? In my office. I'm going to give you all of the money, 60,000 for 10%, and offer you free accommodation up to 6-8 people for a year.
Okay. Thank you very much. Phew, I think I'll definitely take a moment, if that's okay.
Please take your
The back
time
of the wall?
to the wall.
Thank you very much. Phew. Thank you all so much. This is absolutely amazing to be in this position. Tuka, I love the enthusiasm and the energy that you clearly have for Generate. And Peter, I know that you have incredible expertise in this space, particularly when it comes to scaling. Would the two of you be willing to share the deal at 5% each, with the offices included?
I would, yeah.
Yeah, I think
would.
so. Done.
It's a deal. Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
very much.
Brilliant.
Well done.
Really looking forward to working with you. An exquisite pitch.
Excellent.
Brilliant business.
Thank you. Wow. This is such a game changer to have two massive dragons on board. Just helps to make sure that my business is a household name in the near future.
I've always been brought up by my parents, and I even teach my kids. You've got to have humility, not gloat, but it's so difficult not to gloat after that decision.
Who says free office space doesn't work?
Absolutely.